welcome to Powerflow Friday. I'm really glad you've joined me today. Today we're going to be working in 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, so it's a really good chunk of work. We're doing that twice on each exercise before we go through the whole circuit, and then we do it again. So you're going to get a really good workout today. It's going to be an overall workout. I have got some 4s, 3s and 2.5s on my weights here, a mat because we'll be getting on the floor, and a bottle of water. So do keep that by, take water whenever you want to. Okay, if you get those things, just gather them together there. We will start. And we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to little reach up with my arms, squeezing it back down into my waist each time. Lovely, good. And feel that that rib cage is down and in. Your abs are already working for you. Now pull that back for me. Get that upper back to work. Get that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Lovely, good. Into the middle here. And get those arms to go loose. Now in the other way, just a little roll forward with those shoulders. I'm going to do a step leg curl. Okay, step leg curl. Okay, so on the curl, remember hamstring and glutes. As those arms come across, really feel that your pecs are working for you. Right across the chest, get up. Okay, then take a step touch here. And this time I'm going to pull back, like I'm grabbing the air and pulling it back. Lovely, good. Feeling that core already working for me. I'm going to do a little walk forward here. So a little drop, just to get those thighs into that action there. Yeah, give me 4 more here. I'm going to put 1 forward, 1 foot back. Give me a little roll, just on one leg. Over here, pushing back, and then with one arm as well. Just getting that nice big motion. I'm going to straighten off my front leg. I'm going to do tip down over it. So now try and tip from the hip, push your hips back, and come up. And then the other side. Oh, sorry, on the other one again. Lovely, good. This is where we just change sides. One leg is back. One arm. Just get me that roll back. Feel that that core is pulled in. Lovely, good. Just nice and loose. Through that shoulder. 4, 3. I straighten off that front leg. Tip over from the hip. Good, and I do that again one more time. Just tipping it forward. Push those hips back. Lovely, good. Walking forward on the other leg, dropping it down. Yeah, feel that front of the thigh working for you as you get that drop. Legs are being used first on this. I'm going to go into a squat here, into a squat, and then just lift up at the side. Good. Now again, keep yourself nice and straight. Don't end up lifting up to the side and turning. Keep it good. And well done. Okay, I'm just going to come across here. Feel that your oblique is getting that knee up. Your core is pulled in. Arms come down. Give me that squeeze on the lats, underneath your shoulder blades. Squeezing it in. Okay, let's change sides. Yeah, got another 8. Give me that squeeze each time. I'm keeping my legs wide on this and just dropping down and coming up in the middle each side. Good, 2 more, 1 more, and well done, lovely. Just bring it in, just give that a little shake off. Okay, on my first one, my timer's already on, 50 seconds. I'm just going to pick up one weight and I'm going to put it onto my chest here. Okay, so I'll go with one leg only. Remember, it's that thing about getting stuff off the floor without leaning forward. So I come up, but not all the way. I tap the back of my heel. So again, I'm low on both legs. Go back down and drop again. So again, 50 seconds. That front leg is really going to feel this. Okay, are we ready? In that positioning. Here we go in 5. I'm starting from the floor. Okay, so I bring myself up, but not all the way. Lovely, good. So when I come forward, feels like my whole body comes forward, comes back into that position. Up, pushing forward, come back, drop back down again. Lovely, good. 30 seconds left now. We've got that 10-second change. Lovely, good. There, back and down. So I'm always in a little bit of a crouch position there. As I just come forward and touch, tap that back heel. I'm just looking forward the whole time. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Straighten off that leg. Okay, I'm starting on the other side. So as I go down, get ready to go. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I come up, travel forward, travel back and back down. Up, travel forward. Remember this front leg, always bent. That's what's working hard for me there, on that thigh. Lovely, good. So just that nice flow forward, flow back and drop. Lovely, good. Just keep it all nice and strong. Here we go, 25 seconds left. You're doing good, there. Lovely. Just that little bend on that front leg is where the work is, because it ends up in that bent position with my weight all over that front leg. And then drop down. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. I'm picking up just a slightly lighter weight. I'm on a long lever, get into a lunge. Arm nice and straight, palm forward. Okay, here we go, drop. Give me that lift. Long lever, so I've gone with a lighter weight. But my lunge drops straight into the middle, so my legs can still feel that last bit of work. Good work. Drop and lift. Just get that flow up. That's it, good. And then that sink down. And remember, each time I'm sinking right into the middle, coming up at the side. Lovely, good. Drop into the middle. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Get ready to go on the other side. Stepping back into that lunge. Make sure you're in the middle, up nice and tall. Palm forward, arm straight, locked at the elbow. Here we go. Onto your inside knee, and then up and out. Also, my core, doing a lot of work here. You've got that long lever out with the weight. You don't want to become unbalanced. Keep it strong. Lovely, good. Just up to the shoulder height each time. And up. It comes straight out, so it just ends up in line with my shoulder. Lovely, good. Drop and up. Last little bit now. Keep it strong. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Well done. This time I'm going for a middling weight in between the two. I'm going to do a step out, up, lift, change legs. Okay, so here we go. Stepping out, come up, change legs, out, push your hips out, get low, bring that flow over. Good work, drop down, out to the side, like we did in that warm up, that squat, and then out to the side. Dropping down, come up, lift, change legs. Good work. Keep that core pulled in all the time. Just bring it to the outside of that hip each time. So just that little twist. My obliques working for me. There. Good work. And well done. 10 seconds off, then we go again. Okay, just keep it nice and strong. Getting down low on that leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop down. Come up. Bring it out. and over. Pushing back, so you have to get nice and low on that leg. Feel that your weight goes out to the side, outside of the thigh, getting me back up. Lift as well, then across. Dropping out. Up and across. Good work. Just keep it strong, keep it rhythmical if you can. And up. Almost there now. Stepping out. And well done, lovely, good. We are now getting to the floor. And I'm going to keep with a weight here. And I'm going to be in an oyster. So again, once you've got it on one side, you can get it on the other. Up for the oyster. Reach out with the arm. Oyster. Reach out with the arm. Good. So again, you can drop down if you want to and do it, and then out as well. Okay, are we ready? I'm just picking that weight. It's just traveling with me for the oyster. So coming up into that oyster. Open. Out. Good. Get me that oyster. Then bring it out. Good. Each time, remember, out. That's it, good. Up with that oyster, and then out. Lovely, good. Work on that underside each time. So you can do, if you want to, do a lift, oyster, and then out. If you want to get that little bit of extension on the arm as well. Just a little bit of work. Good. Dropping it down, up and out. Or you can be here, just doing me that oyster, and then out. Okay, last few seconds now. I can feel it in the arm, can feel it in that underarm as well. Good work, well done. Up and over to the other side. So remember, oyster from the floor or coming up into your oyster, staying in your there, and then get me that extension. Okay, so it's just traveling with me for that oyster, and then out. Lovely, good. Oyster and out. Good, so remember now that that knee, where it would normally be underneath you, is actually out in front. Just puts a little bit more work on my under obliques there. Good work. 15 seconds to go now. I'm just getting that rhythm with the oyster. Lovely, good. Whatever works for you. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. We are coming back up to our stand position. I'm taking that slightly heavier weight. Here we go. Remember, I drop down into it, come up, forward, back, drop down. So again, shoulders over my hips, shoulders slightly in front of my hips as I travel forward. Good, pushing it up. You really feel it on that front leg. Good, lovely, there and back. 20 seconds to go now. Just keep that flow, that continuous movement, building up that whole body strength here. Into single figures now. Then I come back. That's it, lovely. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. Are we ready to go on the other leg? I'm going to start from that down position with my toe tucked under, my shoulders over my hips. 3, 2, 1. As I come up, I come straight up, and then I have to travel forward just to tap that back of the heel with the other leg. Lovely, good. Keep that front leg bent, because that's where the work is as well, there, over the thigh. And it's never being able to really straighten off, so it's keeping that stress all of the time. Good work. Coming up, travel forward and back down. Good, keeping that good form all the time. Coming to single figures now, last little bit. And the last time in this session on this leg. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Longer lever, so I've picked a lighter weight. I'm back into my lunge drops straight through the middle. As I touch my knee, I have to extend my arm, and then up at the side. Lovely, good. Think about your core. Think about your outside of your shoulder. Good, just drop straight through the middle. Up at the side, so it ends up just at shoulder height. Straight out to the side. Core pulled in. Almost there now. Just a little recovery. Then we go on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm on the other side. I step back, so I'm ready into my lunge. I know I've got enough space between my front and my back leg. Here, long arm. Drop down into the middle. Coming up. Lovely, good. Dropping and lifting. Keeping that long arm locked at the elbow, so keep that length. Lovely, good. Just dropping down each time. Get low in the lunge. You're almost there now. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Well done. I'm just going to take a very quick little water break here. Remember, take water whenever you want to. And then we're moving on to that side step. Get that flow going. Okay, I went medium. This time I'm going to go medium heavy. Always feel that you can challenge yourself, so judge it. Okay, I'm holding on to it. I'm stepping out to the side. So push your bottom out, go low, go high, and swap over. Lovely, good. Then stepping out to the other side. Push your hips out, lift, over. Stepping back out. 3, 2, 1. Remember, we do this twice because we're going to go with those alternate sides each time. Okay, we get ready. Our core is pulled in and we're stepping out to that side, pushing the hips out and back. Go low, come straight up out of the hip. Lovely, good. Then change it over. Exactly the same thing on the other side. I get low, up, and over. Good. On this power flow, always good to pull your abs in. Remember what your core is doing for you. It's making all those movements really nice and strong. Movements that you also might do in everyday life. That's it, good. Feeling confident and up. Three, 2, 1. I'm now on the floor into that oyster. Oyster and an extension. I'm going with a medium weight. So here in the oyster. Okay. I open the oyster up and lift. Yeah, good. Just getting my flow now. Up and down with that oyster and then that lift out. Up and down with the oyster and out. My underside always working for me. You can be down here and keeping that rib cage down and in, doing your oyster from there. But if you can, Work that underside. Remember, my toe is pointed down, my heel is out, and I get that flow. Lovely, good. Nice and strong all the way through. Down into single figures now. Three, two, one, and good work, well done. Okay, onto the other side. Straight into that oyster, on the floor or off. Okay, that weight just travels with me, and then out. Lovely, good. So there is more work to be done here, as I said first time round, because that knee, not directly underneath me. Good, so again, my outside of my thigh has to do a little bit more work. Unless you're on the floor, obviously. Okay, out and in, and over. Good, work is building up on that underside as well. Just getting that oyster, my hips obviously to the front the whole time. Good work, and out. Here we go. Last few seconds now. Most people just stay for the shorter version. This is it. 3, 2, 1, and very well done. That is good work. In those 21 minutes you've done of work, you get a really good workout on there. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you're staying with me, stay on the floor. This is where we carry on. Okay, so I'm going to stay on the floor. And I come onto my back. Okay, I'm going to go with a long arm, so I'm going to go with a lighter weight. Now the flow here is out diagonal, bring it up, come back down, you can park that, and then bring it over. So again, partly here, diagonals, keeping me nice and balanced. You can bring that arm in, and then comes over again by bringing that opposite elbow over each time. And remember, do get the turn each time as well. Okay, are we ready? We'll get that flow going. Okay, so here I am. I go out, I come up. I park it behind and bring it in and bring it out. Up, out. Again, it takes me a few seconds for my body to remember what's going on and how I'm going to get this done. So, really tough on my obliques, not just the stabilisation, but also the contraction here. So you can bring that other weight in and then bring the elbow up and across. Long leg. 3, 2, 1. I go straight onto the other side. Okay, so here we go. I go out, I come up. So again, when I've gone back down, that's when the other leg comes in and the other elbow. So my obliques get 2 sets of work here. Contraction as I come across. And remember, it's about that shoulder, not about the elbow coming right across the face. I've got my hand behind my head there. Lovely, good. Now I feel I'm in the flow. I'm in the flow here. That's it, good. Up and out. Lovely, good. Up and across. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. On my next one, it's going to be a roll up and then a Russian twist at the top. So, just that curl. Okay, I come up here into my V sit, feet on or off the floor. I've got 4 of them. I come back down and then roll. So you can keep your feet on the floor all the time if you want to, or you can keep me that V sit with it off the floor. Remember, you will have 50 seconds done twice, so we get lots of work here. So really keep that zip and hollow on, and then I drop it back down. I come back up into my V-sit, feet on or off the floor. 4 Russian twists, then I go back down and drop. Up. And back down. I'm going to rest it here because if you're sitting up, you can rest it there. Instead, you've got another 50 seconds. Okay, head up, and here we go. Coming up. Feet back on the floor. Roll through those hips, roll through that spine, roll back up through that. Then keep it straight for your Russian twist. Good work. Remember that zip and hollow is helping me all the time. Breathe, keep my hips nice and stable. You're inside 20 seconds now. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. This is where I go over to a slightly lighter weight because it's going to be a longer lever, and I'm coming over onto my front. I'm here in a box, one leg out. I lift up the arm, I bring them in together, I push them back out. Try not to reach up with that arm so you extend through the side. Keep all that core pulled in. Okay, are we ready to go? We've got a few more seconds. I start in my box. Core pulled in, shoulders back and down. Here we go. Bring the two things together. Good. My other arm having to do that work, keeping me central the whole time. I'm centered on that knee and on that palm. Lovely, good. I get that squeeze in, I can feel my core working for me, my glute as I get that out, my shoulder as I get that out. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now, we're in single figures. That work building up on the other side there all the time. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. We're ready to swap it over. Okay. Here we go, long. And then I bring it in. Whoa, that's it, good. My brain has to get used to it being on the other side. So do get me a nice squeeze on that glute. Core pulled in the whole time. I don't drop my lower back. My top back has to work for me as well to get that arm out nice and straight. Good work. Up and out, and then back in. Last few seconds now, we're in single figures. Lovely, good. Bring that out and in for me. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, I'm staying on the floor, but I'm coming back onto my back, and I'm coming back with that heavier weight again. I've put 2 exercises together for the flow here. Behind my knee, out to the side, in the thigh, and then it's a lift up. Put down to the floor, inner thigh. Then a squeeze over my oblique to get onto that little toe there. Lift the head up, supported by the other hand, and then I can come back down again. And remember, my back does not change shape as that knee goes out. Okay, grab me the weight that you want to use. We are going in a few more seconds now. Okay, out with the arms, over to get that positioning right. Bring it up. Lovely, good, and squeeze. I'm still on that one shoulder, one hip as I come up to do that squeeze. And then 2 shoulders, 1 hip, when I'm down on the floor. Good work. Use that inner thigh. I've gone with a bigger weight because it is my leg that I'm using. My zip and hollow is on all the time. Then as I come up, I can feel it over my obliques on that top side, where I get that lift and that squeeze. Lovely, good. My knees out to the side, not too low, but not too high that my other hip is on the floor. Just one hip on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm just going to change it over and get ready to go. So my zip and hollow on the whole time. I've tipped over. I'm out. Okay, my leg goes out. When it comes in, I reach out. Lovely, good. Opposite hand goes behind my head. And I get that squeeze up to that little toe. All the time, my zip and hollow helping me here to keep my back nice and straight. Do not let your back do that dip when that leg goes out. Keep those abs strong. Lovely, good. So think about all those movements, building up that live muscle tissue. Good, give me that squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and well done. I'm back to that long arm extension and then that up and over. So remember, we are here, it comes out, in, and then I squeeze up. Out and in, then squeeze up. Okay, are we ready for that? Just a few seconds to think about it. It does take a little bit of coordination, this one. I'm out, I'm in. As I come out, I squeeze up, and then that leg is always working for me. Lovely, good. Still comes in with me. Even here, I'm using my obliques, getting up and across, looking out over that hip. So here it is, squeeze. On this one, I do stay on my back evenly all the way through. My obliques are keeping me on the floor, and then here, give me that squeeze. So my obliques at the front, there. Just getting that squeeze over. Single figures now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, so we're ready to go on the other side. Long. So on that first one, long, down, comes in, goes back out. So my abs come to work for me all the time. Good, so I get that long arm until I can park it and then bring it in. Just notice my knee comes in, bent as well. That's it, good. But here it is straight, unless you feel you have to do the whole thing with a bent leg. Whatever works for you. Squeeze it up. I'm staying square on my hips, so I'm not rolling to one side. And up. Give me that squeeze over. And good work, well done. Here I'm going to go up on my weight, and I'm going to do that Russian twist up at the top. Okay, so I've started on the beats going low, so again what I'm going to do is I'm going to go low first, roll through my hips, come back up, feet are off the floor to do me that twist. So really feel that that zip and hollow is on. I'm rolling up, really feel the spine curving through that action. So again, curl to go down, head doesn't hit the floor, remember, but coming up. Good. Rolling down, coming back up with that twist. Well done. And we do that twice. So hang on in there. You're doing good. Okay. I'm going to do the drop down first. So it's that drop down. Come back up. Feet on or off the floor for those 4 twists. And now just get that flow again. Try to keep it as smooth as possible. Good, and dropping down and coming up. That's it, just keep it going. Lovely, good, drop and up. Give me that squeeze. 10 seconds left now. Give me that turn. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, I'm coming round onto my front. I'm picking up that lighter weight. Okay, are we ready to go? So again, remember the long, the squeeze in, and then the out. Get it nice and long without extending that shoulder. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good, so it takes a lot of my concentration here. I'm just looking straight down at the floor, and I have to get that glute out and then back in. And good work, well done. We stay here for the other side. You're doing good. 3 more minutes of work on this one. Okay, are we ready? Okay, I get the extension. I bring it in, bring it back out. Good, really squeeze on that glute, get it kicked out. Less than 20 seconds now. Here we go, 15. Again, keep control of that midsection. Head just in line. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Our last 2 minutes, are you ready? Onto our backs. I'm picking up that heavier weight because I'm doing inside thigh, I'm doing it with my leg obviously, so I've picked up that heavier weight. And then the squeeze. So remember, tip over and stay tipped over all the way through. Out with the leg, in, and then up. Okay, so I go out, I go in, I come up and I touch the toe of that top leg. Lovely, good. So again, it's a squeeze through my obliques. Here, my inner thigh, working for me all the time. Is keeping that weight behind the knee. Lovely, good. Glute squeeze if you need to on the way out. Let's get it down there, and then come back up. Lovely, good. And up. Almost there. 1 more minute of work left. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Here we go. Last bit. Over to the side. Core definitely pulled in. My back is off the floor and it's twisted. So I go down, I come up, I put that lower hand behind my head, and the other one reaches out for my toe whilst I'm keeping that balance. So my zip and hollow really has to stay on here. And then I squeeze over my oblique. Get that flow. Good work. Out, in. 2 shoulders on the floor, 1 hip, 1 shoulder, 1 hip on the floor when I do that squeeze. I've got it off and squeeze it up. Here we go, last little bit now. And squeeze. Good, coming down to single figures. Last little bit now. Work me that inner thigh. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Stay where you are. We're going to do a long big stretch out by just stretching out across the floor. Okay, here we go. We're going into that stretches out now. You've deserved it. Okay, big long stretch down. So again, I'm just going to go down and get that nice stretch out. There's a curve underneath my back here and my rib cage is up and out. That feels good to get that really big stretch out, and then I'm going to come up and then I'll push down. Okay, 1 foot on the floor, the other foot on the floor, getting that lift, and then pull it in. So again, keeping your hips on the floor, keep the leg as straight as possible, and then getting that hamstring stretch out. Lovely, good. I'm going to stay here just for a classic glute stretch. Remember, 1 leg over the other, and then I can pull it in, or I can push that other leg in. I'm really trying to keep that other ankle nice and straight. Do not let it roll, because otherwise you lose your stretch on the outside of your calf. And I want it in the glute. Okay, good work. Unhook that leg, bring the other leg up. Okay, lovely, across, bringing it in and holding that stretch. Just nice, big breaths now. Heart rate's coming down. Again, I'm just pushing that other leg in to really get that glute stretch going. Well done. I'm going to stay onto one side and I'm going to do that front of thigh stretch. Knee goes down, zip and tip. Okay, good work. And on the other side, round, hold on by the laces, knee down, and then the zip and the tip for that front of thigh stretch. Okay, good work. Round onto your front, we're going to do the downward dog. So again, up nice and high. I'm really pushing my bottom back on this one. So again, up nice and high. And again, if you want to, bring your legs out a little bit further here, so you can really feel that those hips can go up high, those hands can come in close, and you really get the most of that stretch through the upper back, but also down the backs of the legs as well. Okay, lovely. Walk your hands back, bend your knees, and do me a slow unroll and come up. Good work, all the way up. I'm just going to open out that chest, just get a little bit of that flow going again. Just opening it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. One swoosh down, little swoosh down, coming back up again, up to the top, back down into the centre. Nice breath in, and then out. So very well done, especially if you've done both of those together. We've done that shorter version, they then left, and then we can do that longer version as well. And remember, if you want to, you know where it is, about 20 minutes in or so on the class. What you can do is you can do one half or the other half, or as you've done today, them both together. So very, very well done if you managed to go all the way through. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.